Hello, this is the Frugal Eclectic, otherwise known as, if you hadn't guessed, people in chat, I'm recording, otherwise known as Noodle. Oh, get my thumb out of the way. Noodle. Okay, yeah. And again, I have other names by other people, but Dee Dee gave me that name, and that's probably, if you will, the most famous of them. Noodle. Because I don't think like anybody else, I guess. That's what she says. My brain is different. And you can't forget this. Hello, Mitts. Joy, joy. Yes, I know I haven't taken them off them yet because this is going to become a piece of art, but I have to get, I'm recycling plastic, and, it takes a while to get a big chunk of 2 or 3 layers of plastic that you can double stack together and make a little, make a little ink pad. Yeah, and then if you need another joy, there's another one. So you got joy, joy, and joy. Or I suppose I could take this one off and then you'd have, oops. Yeah, then you'd have like this. One moment, please. Like joy, joy, joy. Oh, get my fingers out of the way. HL has some colored pencils. Do I want the regular or the watercolor? Well, what are you most happy with? Neither, Sarah. Oh, and then Sarah, so you're not on any kind of a spending freeze or anything, or use what you have mode? Oh my giggles. Okay, introductions are done. Let me put these back somewhat organized. Well, all the way organized. Yeah, it depends. Do you like watercolor or do you like just plain old dome pencils? Oh, you're on a new budget. Oh. Well, most of you guys know that in August, my husband informed me, like in August, September, that come October, mid-month, that it comes mid-month, but it's not very big compared to a lot of your budgets. But for me, it's like, and I guess it's recording. I have $100. That's my art budget. I'm recording and I'm telling you, I have $100. And I'll tell you how I do. For me and our house, I'm recording this and I'm not trying to shove this down your throats, but this is how we do it. And I'm not trying to put us on a pedestal. I'm just letting you know. In our house, we believe in tithing off husband's paychecks. Okay. Well, anyway, what I do is, for me, I do like a thank you tithe off of my art money. And then I automatically save like $25 towards, like, for instance, I'm in the process of saving money for a, hello there, Janet, you. And, the 11 by 17, 110-pound cardstock from Staples, I'm in the process of saving for a half a ream of that. And so, yeah. And then I have bought one big item. Since October, I've purchased one bigger item that's anywhere from $30 to $50. And then the rest of it, I have $12.50 of it that oddly enough, in October, I signed up for something that I pay per month to be on this person's private Facebook And because I like her collage, I like the way she does collage, and I'm learning, you know. And so for me, and my husband agreed to pay half of that fee. I follow her on IG. That's where I actually found her. And when she offered this up, so, you know, and so then sometimes I have anywhere from 12 to 18 left over. And that's how I do it, you know, for right now. And so, what, and the other thing I've been saving for is, Joann's has it. I noticed it is the tiny attacher. And, you know, you guys have always been putting that in my face all these years. And so it finally went on my list. And of course, when you buy a tiny attacher, you have to buy at least 2 refills up front. You can't, I mean, you know, and you buy something tiny, something new like that, you're going to staple everything, right? So anyway, so that's how I do it. And I'm not saying that to put it on a pedestal. I just, you know, hey, this is where I am. This is how much I have. Hello there, you Cheshire cat, you. Anyway, so, oh, it's a dar. Okay. So anyway, that's what I do. And, you know, and yeah, so I have to still be careful. Okay, so now, okay. It's just called a stapler. Okay, but oh guys, my husband, and I'm recording, I'm kind of bragging. He got a gift card from his job for excellence. And I'm bragging on my hubs. He does a good job. Anyway, he texted me and said, hey, do you want my gift card to Amazon? And so, yeah, some of you saw the interaction with Eileen on Twitter. And so I got the Pam Character Faces bookie thing. And when I saw the text, I go, oh, yes, yeah, I want to have it. Yeah, it's mine. But I wanted to get some oxides, you know, the distress oxides. And guys, I'm not going to pay. All we could find on Amazon was the set, the small set for about $125. No, not going to pay that. So I guess I'm going to have to, horrors, go into Michael's or something. The second time in like 15 odd years, whatever it was, 2004. I documented the first time in how many years I went into Michael's. Some of you guys saw that. Yeah, and even Eileen said you got to have the oxides. Of course, I love the colors I do have of the regular distress. So I guess I'm just going to have to. And Sarah was saying that they might have them at Hobby Lobby. So yeah, but I wasn't going to pay $125 for, yeah. Anyway, so I got that book. I got that Facebook. So with the combination of that book, and let me see, I do have, where are they? Oh, come on, where are they? Here they are. I still haven't completely done my shelving. Yeah, this is Japanese. Yeah, that should actually be sitting right here. Yeah, so I haven't completely done organizing my shelves. So, but okay, so Miss Rose sent me these. This is the first and the second one. Okay, so I have these here, and with that, the Pam Caricature, whatever her name is, I should be set, at least for now, for drawing. I have to have everything, yeah. But, well, when I first saw, when the oxides first came out, and I saw Jennifer McGuire, I thought, oh, I have to have them. Sorry. Oh, I need a cough drop to keep my throat. Hold on, where are they? I don't think I want a Fireball. I could put a fireball in there. Let me get, oh, is this a cherry one? Yeah. But when I saw Jennifer McGuire play with them, I going, oh, I have to have them. Yeah. No. But, you know, I mean, on some things, I ask Eileen because, I mean, you know, she's one of the ones who heckled me to start streaming. Okay. Oh, let's see. What is my... Let's hear your battle cry. Put your game face on. You can do it and you know it. The show must go on. This one I couldn't quite figure out. The show must go on, period, or work, period. I never quite understood the or work added to that. That's your inspiration for the day. Well, anyway, so tiny attacher and 2 sets of refills and the Faces book. Oh, wow, Sarah. How come you don't use them? I'm not being mean when I ask that. I'm just, you know, I'm wondering. But Dar, you accomplished something. Anyway. Okay, so pretended it had a crash landing, Dar. Well, that's too funny. Hey, Wednesdays is my day to clean toilets, and I forgot about it this morning. I normally have a wake-up call at 8:45 my time, but my husband wasn't available to do that, so I stayed up, and I got busy to keep myself awake, and I forgot to clean my toilets today. Because on Wednesdays, I do one household thing, and then because I stream and I know I have church later on, I don't want to fill my day up too much and get overwhelmed, you know, because the goal is to get to church, you know. Oh, they're just not convenient. Well, Sarah, take one and wrap it around a string and put it around your neck. Would it become convenient? I don't know, but there's something to do with them. Okay, so anyway, this thing is in my way when I talk, but I need something because I don't want to cough in your ear. I don't want to cough in your ears. I don't quite know what I want to do today because, oh, Janet, I was so blooming. Remember I told you I had the Escada bag? And I love this brown. I got to take my sweater off and turn on the fan. One moment, please. Yeah. Anyway, let's just try with a fan yet. Oh, this back on the shelf. Okay, let's see. Let me just stick it in my cheek. Okay, and I was so excited that Janet, I kept having the 20 inches in my brain that you said. I cut it up to, see, the whole idea was I mergulated the bag because I overstuffed it with stencils. So it's mergulated. I wanted to keep the brand name here. I cut it out to 9 tall, and I had that 20 inches in my brain. And typically when I go 9 tall, I always go like more squat, more like 6.5 wide. And then I went to, yeah. So yeah, this is a little, oh no. So I'm going to have to take a piece of paperboard, cereal box, corrugated. Anyway, I'm going to have to just sit it on the bed where I can lay it flat on a piece of wood and draw and go like 10. Because I forgot the little hingy things that you added to it. Hello there, Jean. So anyway, and then I could work with this, but then I'm like, well, my brain, you know, but I had to have this. So then I got, well, Janet, sorry, Janet. So around here, I'll just do the collagey things like you had with the washi tape and just a little spots of it. But yeah, I'll have to start all over. I'll keep this one. Yeah. And then yesterday, I had a rewards card. Hello? Oh, Kathy, I think about you from time to time and I want to write you. And then I remember that you went to live with your daughter and then you only had a temporary address. And I know that you don't often get, and there was no way for me. So if you could, Kathy, please remember to DM me on Twitter if you still do Twitter. Please DM me your contact address thingy. Please, 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 please. I'm doing just great. Yeah, and I still have, she was my secret sister that year that I participated. She was my secret. I had Linda White Holloway's name and Kathy. I still have the box, the little box. And then I kind of hoard your stuff because it was something precious. It was something unique because I didn't normally, that was one time where I could, yeah, because I had to have the money to send, you know, and I had to be careful and, you know, all that. So a lot of it was handmade, you know, yeah. And so, yeah, I hoard this stuff from Kathy. Okay. Yeah, please send me your address because, oh, you know. So anyway, we went, the store that one of our main stores that we purchase groceries from. The first Tuesday of the month, they have a senior 10%. And so anyway, you have to ask for it now because I guess some people got offended when the cashiers asked them if they were old. So now you have to literally ask for it. But anyway, so it works on the store products. Anyway, I have a rewards card for like $14.39, and that's basically I get that product for free because, you know, it's a rewards. So this is one of them, and I thought, you know, I don't have too many of the color books. I know you guys are really, some of you are really hot and heavy into them. I have a few of them, but I never seem to have the time to just sit down and do it. Well, I thought, you know, I'll get me one. And I figured with all the ones that were there, I got this one. It says words because I'm probably more into words than I am, you know, if I could find a really nice, I know I saw one, it was a Bohemian one at Barnes and Nobles. I wouldn't mind having the Bohemian one from there. But I figured out of all of them there, I thought the words would be good. So I picked that up. And, oh, this one. And yeah. Always kiss me goodnight. Yeah. Yeah, from my husband. Yeah. Best day ever. Do something amazing. Be kind. Believe in yourself. Welcome. You know, pineapple is friendship. Pineapple is a friendship motif. Welcome. Fall softly. You know, yeah. Love. So, you are your only limit. Yeah, I know. I know, Jean. Jean was saying it's not that we don't love our newer fibs. It's just that when it's exciting when some of them, our oldies, pop in to say hi. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's you just have to let it go. You know, I'm just so glad that you showed up today. That was just awesome. Yeah. So anyway, I picked this up. Here's Love Grows. And I don't know. Oh, and you know what? I have this new email because, like, sometime, oh, what was it? I don't check my email all the time because that's one thing. I mean, I have so many things that are definites every day, and I know I have to get through them. And when I don't get through them, they back up for the next day. And, you know, anyway. So email typically is the thing that just goes off my list completely. But anyway, it took me a while to, oh, my old email's not working. Well, so he set up a new email. Well, it's the same brand of email that my husband has, but he's had it 2 or 3 years now. And apparently it upgraded just enough to where, like, oh, what in the world is that when he looks at it? Because he's my technical guy, you know. And what it was over in the upper left hand corner, you have to click on this new emails. And I'm sitting there, my email doesn't work, it won't move. Well, it's because I have to, every time I go in, I have to actually click new emails. Who knew, right? You know, they don't come in automatically anymore. It's something I have to get used to. But as far as the scavenger hunt, I'm just not sure because I don't want to pile too much on top, you know. Oh, this here, I see it wiggling. It's on my drawer mouse pad thing. I got this. It's the Three Wise Men. I guess you could say my best friend physically, she gave this to me for my Christmas, and then she gave us a lot of cash for our anniversary. But anyway, so I see it over here moving. So I actually have it. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm like, I could play with this. And then, oh, guys, was it yesterday? We was over at Colleen's and she got out and I teased them with his pointillism. You know, the dot, dot, dot stuff, whatever that is. You're decorating rocks. And I thought, oh, I could do that. I could do that. I don't know anything about it, the dot, dot, dot pointillism stuff. But anyway, I'm busy talking, just gabbing away. Haven't done a thing, but oh well. Oh, here. I watched Dee Dee's streams on YouTube from the 27th. And as she was doing her collage, these are a single 3x3. I pulled out 11 by 17. And these 3x4s are double width. And while she was doing hers, this is as far as I got. Now, these collages, some of you will be getting these, but they're not finished, obviously. But this is as far as I got. I got to the point where I haven't covered the white, as Dee Dee says. I haven't gotten this one painted yet. I did a little bit of paint on this one. So this is for the next step, waiting for the next step. So yeah, so some of you will be getting these. And oh, I was gonna, now they won't be like Dee Dee's, you know, like, and so involved. But see, just, and I'm already putting like my brand of marks on them, you know, different layers. So, hello there, grapey toes. So anyway, this is where I am. I don't know if Paula's still here, but the last thing Paula sent me, she had like about a 5 by 4 inch space of all these stamps. I kept them all. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's what, so you know, I played along with Dee Dee. I forgot to ask what. Go back up. Hi, Julie. So, yeah. So I'm in the process of that. And, oh, I guess it's not a secret. I guess she would have told me if it was a secret. But guess what? I was asked to be a co-host. It's this. So if you're not on Instagram, then you can't participate. But anyway, it's all Packer Dye's fault because she's the one who got me interested in the glue book party that it happens the first Saturday of every month. And I'm like, I'm kind of freaking because it's like, you know, it's like, oh wow, I'm co-hosting something. Wow, because I don't get asked often to do this kind of thing. And I want to participate in the giveaway, but I have to be careful, you know. And I started, so, and I want to purchase something, but so we're going to have to look, my husband and I are going to have to look at the restrictions, so the mailing restrictions, look them up on the internet and see what we can and cannot, you know, because I don't want to buy paint and then not be able to send it. Well, hello there, eyeballs too. Hello, Galena. So, yeah. And so if you're on IG, it will be my slot, my co-hosting slot is February. So it's the first Saturday of February. So if you're on IG, it's a glue book party. And I already have my prompts. And I'm working, and I started a collage. Oh, the one that you showed me. And I got a tiny attacher and the a couple refills, automatic refills. I wasn't going to pay the price for the Distress Oxide, so I'm going to have to go somewhere like locally and find another place for getting some, just a few, like 4 or 5 of the oxides and the colors that really, yeah, and really, so yeah. 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 Let me chew my cough drop thing. It's interfering with my talking. Okay, so anyway, so I'm in the so I started a collage, like a 9 by 6 collage, and I put it on a little tray thing because like when you're in the process of doing several projects, and you lay that aside because it has to, there's a segment of gluing that has to dry. Now I can't find it, so now I have to start all over. I have to start all over with the collage, and I'm going to put like and I want to buy stuff to a little bit of my husband agreed to purchasing a little bit for giveaway. So I'm kind of, and then after I thought, well, the giveaway is optional, but I really would like to be able to do something like that. And of course, now you realize some of this could be, if the person who wins could be international, so you'd have to remember that we're going to probably have to pay a little more for. That's okay. It's okay. He agreed to it. So, yeah. And I'm like, oh no, panic. Because, like, what do I buy? I want to buy something. But then I thought, well, wait a minute. It's a glue book. A glue book. So words, found words. I could, like, rub-ons, just, and I know we have some of those things. But anyway. And then I'll do, like, a 30 or 40 piece oddball collage thing that, so it'll work out. Hopefully people will like it. That's too funny. Kathy says, I accidentally sent a clear stamp and a Christmas card this year. Went crazy looking for it. That's too funny. Oh, that's just too funny. So anyway, hey, if you don't normally participate in IG or Glue Book Party, come February, even if it's just for me, and yeah. Okay, so anyway, I don't know. Now that let's see, we haven't exactly wasted anything, but 30 minutes and counting. Okay, and oh my giggles, one of the funny highlights for me, guys, and it was so fun. It's like Old Home Week during the, thank you, Jean, so much for taking the time to putting it together. But I tell you, one of the most hilarious things is in Janet's stream when you're looking at the chat and you see this, hey, it's me, you stupid idiot, come across the chat, and I'm thinking, I know who that is. I really know who that is. I didn't have to think about it. And then when she announced who it was, but apparently only in Janet's stream she can't fix it. And I was giggling. Yeah, and I still have that. It's on one of my folders. I glued it to a manila folder and part of my part of a collage. So anyway, but I'm telling you, it's me, you stupid idiot. And every time she commented, I giggled. Because that was one of my highlights. That was one of the highlights of the New Year's Eve-a-thon. Oh my giggles. Yeah. And I can just imagine she was obviously having chat issues, and I can just imagine her just typing that in out of frustration. Yeah, I told my husband, and he started laughing, Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. What can we do today? I'm kind of like, ooh, I've got like this. Ooh, I've got that. Or, oh, yeah, this might take too much time. Janet's. What? What am I the expert on? What? What did Julie? When? Yeah, and it's only at Janet's place. And I thought that is just so appropriate that it's at Janet's place. Hey, it's me, you stupid idiot. I love it. Anyway. Oh, well, it's on IG, and what you do, well, like I said, Pack or Die got me started on it. And you go, if you have an IG account, I'm a co-host. So the people who don't follow me, they will have to click on my name. But the thing that I do is you click on the name because you have to be following the person. And I know that I try to be very careful of who I follow, not to be mean to anybody, but there are certain things. I like your art, but I don't necessarily want everything else. So I just go and fave the name. I look the IG over, and if I don't strictly want to follow you, I will just I will just go through and find a picture or two that resonates with me, and then I click on that. And then during the Glue Book party, if they're co-hosting with the person that I actually follow the person I will be co-hosting with. I follow her all the time. So, yeah, and I probably was not. So anyway, let me follow the thought. So that's what I do. Is I just and then during there's like 3 or 4 prompts, and it starts at a certain time. You have to factor in and it goes for 2 or 3 hours. You get, I think there's 4 prompts, and there's usually anywhere from 1 to 2 giveaways, and there are directions, I guess. The people who've been playing along with it the longest just automatically know the rules. But yeah, it's over on Instagram. So for instance, I know Jamie, I think, follows me. Sarah follows me. So if Sarah wants to play, it'll come. I'll make this little note that says, hey, Glue Book party in 1 week. Or like a couple hours before the Glue Book party, I'll repost that picture. I have to make I'll make a little invitation type thing and cycle it on my IG, so the people who follow me actually see it. So anyway, but that's what I do, is if I don't really want to follow them full time every day, I will just go to I'll click on their name, and I'll find something in their and I'll click on that photo, and then when the Glue Book party is actually going on, I will just go into my faves on IG and click on that, and then go find their picture and click on that, and then I get their prompt, and then I write the prompt down, and and then I just have to hashtag the current Glue Book party. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, yeah, so I'm hoping to actually, yeah, it's kind of on the one hand it's kind of scary, because I mean, I know what I would buy, you know, and I don't want to overspend. I want to try to make sure I'm not overspending for my husband's sake, because we still have to think about the shipping. It's kind of weird buying for other people, because I mean, I know what I like, but then I think, well, wait a minute, it's a Glue Book party, and I mean, people understand it's a glue book. So, and I'm also, if I can do it, I'm also thinking about, we can all use another book, like it may just be a simple pamphlet type thing, but, we can all handle another one to glue book in. But anyway, yeah. But it's kind of scary. Um, yeah. That's who I am on IG. Yeah. So anyway, and and again, if you don't want to follow me all the time over there, because some people don't, then just go in to when you find me, just go through and find a picture that resonates with you, and then click on that, and it becomes a heart. And then you can check back periodically, because I think a week before I'll start advertising, at the end of January. I'll start saying, hey, in a week, and that type of thing. It's not a project. It's just like a 2 or 3 hour thing. Yeah, that's why I'm on the fence about the scavenger hunt, because I'm trying to set up what I've pretty much decided for my everyday thing is I bought on December 24th, 2015, I bought a Rachel Denbo e-course. It's a 52 weeks e-course, and you do something artistic once a week, and she has prompts and stuff. And here, Paradise Fault again. I found the Right Brain Planner last year, and I actually in April, I had to wait till April, but I purchased her. She has a new one out this year, but I purchased the Right Brain Planner thing, and I downloaded all 180 pages, whatever it was, printed out, and I'm still learning about that. And so she has a new one out, and I thought, nah, you know, and I'm like, you know, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go back through when she started sending, and I also, in addition to with that, it comes with the purchase that I made, the Right Brain Planner purchase. She sent an email at the end of every month as a supplement to what I had purchased. Yeah. And it's a hangout party. It's just a tour. Okay, I'm stopping what I was saying, and just to kind of reiterate that it's a glue book party. It's meant to be a 2 or 3 hour thing, one time a month. It's not an ongoing. Well, it's an ongoing thing, but it's only for 2 or 3 hours for one day. And you don't. If you want to participate in the giveaways, you have to have at least one of the prompts done. And then how they do it is, if you want to participate in the giveaway, you have to like leave a comment, and then show proof by the hashtag that you have at least one prompt done. That way, it's just, I guess equal for everybody. Yeah, I don't always get through all the prompts. I write them down, but I don't always get through them. So anyway, it's okay. You don't have to. I'm just, I'm not letting it out there. But anyway, so let's see, what was I saying? Let's see, what was I saying? I should have written it down. Anyway, so let's see, what are we going to do today? Gab, 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 talk, 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 yada, 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 yada. Let's see. I suppose you had me at woof. Yeah, it's like I said, it's like a party. You just go. You bring a few art supplies. Yeah, it's not a, yeah. And like I said, I already have my prompts, and I'm not telling you what they are. I guess we could do this, although, yeah, I don't know. I'm so out of practice with my pencil coloring. I remember, oh, they do have, at least some of them are perforated. Well, my mom, when I was growing up, this was around third and fourth, maybe fifth grade. There was like 3 or 4 years there. 3 or 4 years. My parents were in charge of the Sunday school program, and children's church, basically church for the younger people. And you have to crafts and all that. Well, at a young age, I learned from, I can cut out, for a kid. Sometimes we'd have to start on Thursday to get all the paraphernalia, for the projects, the craft item that, and I can remember my brother and I tracing and cutting, and we'd have to have like 200 or 300 things pre-cut, and everything had to be organized. Do an art journal. Oh, Galena, I haven't done an art journal page in a long time. I'd have to get messy. Maybe we could find a word out of here, and this might be conducive to art journal page. I'd have to go get my, okay, I could maybe, the time is now. Just love. We could maybe cut that out. Always kiss me goodnight. Best day ever. My thought is we could maybe take one of these out and I could put it in a... You're welcome. Okay, so Galena wants me to do an art. Let's see. Hold on. Let me... I could do... Hold on. I could do a dry, what I would call dry journaling. That is more, this is where I'm going to be putting my, you know, the screenshots, my inspiration screenshots. I could do like a collage this way. Or, I just found this one. I haven't worked in this one for like years. Or here's an IKEA catalog that I love this background. I never did finish. I did this on screen years ago. And Mitzi sent me some screens and I spritzed in there. I love this speckled background. And this was part of that, but I never finished gluing this in. So here's this. I love that. And I started something and then, you know, because of books, I wanted to keep this here and then work with something. I did most of these on stream. Is this the one where I had Linda White? Here's the one with the back end of receipts. And I just did the background and never finished it. So here's this one. Yeah, this is obviously napkin. I did this, and obviously this is from a jewelry magazine. I kind of liked them, but not closing my eyes. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of like the black and white sepia light type thing on this. But oh, here's a glued tea bag. Oh, here's a black. I didn't have black gesso, so there's that. Okay, so I've got this one. Then there's this one. This is one of my old magazines that I repurposed. This paper here is from, I call her Reindeer, Via Vaughn. And let's see. Got milk? I'm assuming here's one. To simplify life, design around. Oh, it's oh, I remember I did this on Xandra. Xandra had done this on her stream, and she happened to be in the stream one day. This is one where I just took bits and pieces of collage paper and I just started collaging. Here's a briefcase. I liked the way the briefcase handle. See the briefcase handle? I liked the way it, showed the eye. And this was kind of all about the eyes and, you know, like your face. And here's got scruffy beard. So that brings texture. Yeah. But this one, I did this on stream one day, and it was so funny because between Xandra and I guess it was Eileen, I forget what she called it, but it was a technique that Xandra had done, and someone said, do this, do this. Xandra did it the other day. Do this, do this. So Xandra had to come in and walk me through it. I don't know what she called it, but it worked. It was something to do with, what was it called? You did the face, and then you flipped it over, and I don't know if this was like, it looks kind of like Celia Ward, you know, the actress. Yeah. I don't have a date on this. One of those times I did not do a date. So I don't know, which one would you want me to go in? Yeah. Some of the, where's the party? Yeah, this one I'd have to be very careful about. Now here, brown, pink, aqua. Apparently, I wanted to brown, pink, aqua. A Safeway, asparagus, artichoke, and tomato salad. Apparently, I liked it because I put it in here. For 10 inches here. Oh, they're talking weather now. Hello, Button. Monique. Oh, hello, Kimberly. I don't know if I said hi to you. So I'm almost thinking this would probably give me more comfort. It's a little bit smaller, and it's not, furniture is not suggestive in any way. So, you know, yeah, we can go through, and here, I would probably focus on this. I like the way the magazines look stacked here, and I like this, so I would probably focus on that. And here it says reinvent your room without rethinking your budget. So reinvent, I don't know, rethinking, I could maybe keep those words out. Oh, this is glued. I glued some of them together. They're getting snow in the southeast. Okay. Extra everything for everyone. Pretend and, no? Did I say that? I don't think so. Here's one already. I don't have gesso anymore. I don't know. So I must have put something foreign. Hi, CB. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. I don't have, I've actually been thinking about revisiting purchasing gesso, but the last gesso I got, I may have put something foreign in it or something without realizing it, but it went moldy on me. And things just don't do mold for me. I don't, so I don't know. But this is gesso, and this is actually, and now here, obviously, when I was pre-doing this, I kept these out. So this must have been the colors that I was focusing on. And then I was just, yeah. Now, I haven't done wet. That's glued together. This is crinkly, and this is smooth. So if I did, oh, no, hey, if I did this, it's on the bed. But what could I do? See, I don't have a reference. Let's see if we can find some words in here. I remember Paula going, her books that those word books that she got. Okay, they're still talking the snow. You got this. I could do take chances. It's the little things. I don't know. I'm still learning about butterflies. I'm still learning to love butterflies. Dream big. Every morning is a new day. True. Music is my life. Nature never goes out of style. Climb higher. Home is where the heart is. My thought is if I could find something here, be a voice, not an echo. The best is yet to come. Dream until your dreams come true. Why? Oh, why is Ange grumpy? Not sure. Have you had your oats today, Ange? Reach for great. Oh, cacti. Okay, let's see. Reach for greatness. Could I do cacti in here? This is pretty thick. I could even do ink tints or something on this. Yeah, what CB said. Then smile. Things could be worse. Button, you can't be in the grumps. You're not allowed to be in the grumps. Ange and Monique. Now, come on. Come on. Okay, here. Okay. They're not being grumpy. They're just being their own kind of beautiful. See? Beautiful. They're not grumpy. They're just being their own kind of beautiful. Best day ever. Just love. I'm trying to... Now, this one I don't feel a perforation on. Oh, okay, maybe there's the perforation. Create your own sunshine. I'm a gothic, morbid person. I'm supposed to be grumpy. Hey, hey. It was I think it was the first time I streamed. Rachel and Dee Dee were there. And I was talking about gothic. And I wasn't making much sense, apparently. And they started teasing me. And it became a happy goth. I have happy goth colors. And then I did some research and oh my word, I don't think I want to be goth. I like gothic architecture. But I do like skeletons. I do like skeletons. But, I don't necessarily collect them. So, anyway. Create your own, that's probably the... Okay, so, oh my gothic morbid person. Oh my giggles. So I have happy goth colors. And to this, or moonshine, moonshine for those that hiss at the sun. Okay. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but by golly, by gum, button, a moonshine for those who, I got to write that one down. And moonshine for those who hiss at the sun. I got to write that down before it goes. For moonshine. Moonshine, baby. Moonshine, baby. Where's my pen? Remember, I moved everything so I have room. Okay, pen. I took everything out of my cups because I didn't have room for them. Now I have to find a pen. I put everything in here in a kitchen tray because I can. Okay. Moon. Oh, come on. moon, moon, trash, moon, shine for those who hiss at the sun. Button equals button. Okay. By golly, by gum, we're going to get some sunshine into Ange and Monique. Oh my giggles. Well, anyway, to this day, oh, let's just say that I really liked my Happy Goth colors. And so there was this one day I was just like all over it, and I added, you know, I have certain, anyway. I one stream, Dita was in there, and then she says, she started screaming in chat, let us out, let us out, because I kept going on about my Happy Goth colors. And I had this little, my color book. It has a, I moved it into an orange cover, and yeah, I'll have to find my, yeah, just for Button Monique, I'll have to find my Happy Goth book. my color book. It's a color book, but not a color book, you know. Okay, so, Colin, and maybe we'll do some of that ... pointillism stuff. But I have, just in case I wanted to do that, oh, just in case I want to do that, I got out, now I still don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but you know, Pavla, but I call her Beautiful Leaf, and these are from her. I think her die cut machine is actually a pasta maker. Yeah. And then I have the Lipton tea leaf. So I thought if I did that ... pointillism stuff, I'm tweaking you when I say pointillism, because you know that, you know, people talk about this new ... stuff. Anyway, so isn't that just pointillism? But here's one of my words for the year is atelier, and I happen to just love the atelier. And this is part of my one of my boards, one of my vision boards. Yeah. So, all right, let's see. I don't know what we're doing. Let's see, sunshine. Pointillism is fun. Dee Dee did one, and I don't know if she, at the time, she says, I'll never do it again. She did one photo, one picture. She hangs it in her living room, or she did at the time. Oh, here's the one. Okay, this is, I did this one, and very carefully, I don't want to, Linda White Holloway. This is my on the, yeah, this is my, on the day that I did this, yeah, this is my, on the day that I did this, and apparently on the day that, I wonder why that's in here. This is a Linda White Holloway. This is her old address, I think. Yeah, she sent me a letter. Yeah, and I keep it in here. And this is on the same day, my mammogram. And, you know, it meant something at the time. I don't exactly remember what, but it meant something at the time. This has got stitching on it because I did stitching here. So back on this side, I've got the back stitching. I wonder if this, because I could do yellow. Okay, what we'll do, okay, we're going to wipe that goth right out of our way. Okay, now, hello there, cabin you, on dot dot. Well, maybe I can do that today. You booted yourself. Yeah, I know, but when I say pointillism, I haven't checked it out technically. I'm just saying it because isn't I'm just teasing them, get kind of, getting their goat, kind of thing. I could do this. Oh, ribbons. Have always thought cross stitch and pixel art was like pointillism, small dots of color to make a whole. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, now, hey, this, JJ, I call her Vintage Joy. She sent me she cut me a sunflower, and this is, and I don't even know. I think what I was doing was I was hand drawing. I did, this is an, so I must have done, I don't know, ink tints maybe. Then I was actually hand drawing these as well, and then painting over them, I was practicing. Yeah, see, and somewhere I can see that I was practicing with the little, little brush strokes, making here. These are drawn in from something, but then I was obviously practicing, so maybe I turned this into a practice one. Here I was practicing using, I drew my own, started my feather, but then I took a stencil and did that. So I mixed my freehand, and yeah, so let's see, where do I want to go? Here's a cow. I was like, what in the world was I doing there? Change in a wink. Let's see. We'll find something here. Okay, this actually might be kind of cool because it's got a little bit of gothic black. Gonna wash that man right. We're gonna wash that goth right out of your hair. We're gonna move that over. We're gonna give Monique and Ange some sunshine. Create your own sunshine. I'd have to cut it off. Let's see. Well, this person was thinking beach attire. I have some people. Ouch. Gads. Wow. About 1,000 pixels and oof. Woo. Ah! Crossed it. Oof. I like cross stitching, but gads. Oof. Let's see. Ooh, I kind of like this. I actually kind of like this. Okay. It's not exactly yellow, but let's see. What can I do? How to build a Vika. I could put sunshine here, just because I'm looking more for the words. So, like, duh, let's get scissors. Confound it. Instead of me just sitting here looking at the page, Let me get the scissors. I want one of my surgical scissors. I may not catch all of the chat. There they are. I have a lot of surgical scissors, and I'm not weird. Well, you know what I mean. They can get expensive. These are my stub nose. Angled. I love me some surgical scissors. All right. And I'm not too, I like that umbrella. Oh, okay. I'm going to cut that umbrella out so that Ange, and in particular Monique, can have an umbrella so they can use the umbrella in case there's too much sunshine. Okay, just saying. All right, so here's the exclamation point. We always have to have, I talk in exclamation, I guess. Let's see. All right, now, no, that's not part of it, but how do I, no, I guess I just go real close. It's not actually part, ooh, detour. Okay, there's the exclamation point. Okay. All right, and here's the umbrella. Maybe there's another umbrella. No, only one. Well, you can share it. Ange and Monique can share the umbrella. I'll put that to the side. Okay. Oh, hell no. Hey, here. Here's an umbrella. So you don't have to share after all. One moment, please. Now, do you need a hat to protect you from the extra sunshine? Okay, there's two umbrellas. Now, let's get these words out. Create. Oh, I should probably color these before I cut them out. Okay. Ooh, ooh. All right, so this is what the idea was. Let's see, create, or sunshine could go here. Oh, hey, this is an old cereal plastic. Okay, we're going to go this. And let's see. Oh, I haven't used my blow dryer or my wow for a long time. So let's do paint on the drier side. So there's not a whole bunch. So I do the paint. Okay, let's just use Parisian Gray chalk paint. Let me get my brush. And we'll do it kind of on the dry side. And then that way it won't take too long to dry. And then chalk paint, if I understand correctly, chalk paint actually dries quicker. Let me get, I'll just use a couple of these for or actually, I guess they're intermixed. Okay, so let's see. Well, you got it. You got your own umbrella. something foreign in my water, but that's okay. We're going to, I love this Parisian gray color. Woo, I love it. All right, so let's see here. Actually, we're going to do this. And this is not going to have any rhyme or reason to it. I have no clue other than the fact that we're chasing the blues away for Ange and Monique. Oh, you can sit and bug me? Uh-oh. Okay, not looking at chat any longer. Eileen, did you get inspired because of this, that you can sit and bug me now? Oh, I wanted to show you something, guys. Let me get the paint. Oh, I wanted to show you something. Woo! Yeah, this paint is a bit stinky sometimes. Woohoo, baby. Okay. Okay. You know what? Let's cover up the money. And new sunshine. Do I need the word new? Let's just cover that over too. And let's see, we need how to build. We'll cover those words up. Workspaces, get inspired, get invited, get, okay, we can cover those up. Okay, with a little bit of little dabble, do ya? A little. This whole page goes gray. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. We'll leave a little bit of the words down here on this side because we need to motivate ourselves with positive words, not negative. La, 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 la. It's Earworm City today. First wash that malite out of your hair. Ain't no sunshine. What now? Earworms. So now everyone's singing. Bombogoni. Oh. I don't know. Maybe it's a music group. I don't know. Buttons talk in a different language. Guys, watch out. Okay, so now we have, yeah, okay, so by the time do you want a seagull on your page? Do I want to? There's a bald cap. There's a seagull. Well, let's just do that. Let's cover this up. You needed an ensemble. Okay, now, all right, so that can be, like I said, We're going to have to put some kind of yellow in here. And we'll do the dot, dot, dot. Like I said, I have no clue. You know, I was just watching Colleen. She has a new book about dottle or whatever. Dottle, dottle, dottle. But based on what I saw her do, I can use the Lipton leaf and whatever leaf that Pavla sent me. And I could, based on what I saw Colleen do, I could do dottalism. Dottalism. Yeah, because I mean, I have found objects, right? You guys know me. I have found objects. In fact, where's that pen I threw away? Okay, pen, where are you? Yo, pen, I just threw you away. Anyway. Okay, so. Now. Well, oops. We can't get rid of that exclamation because we talk in exclamation. It's a weather pat. Oh, okay. All right, so now we're going to let this. All right, so let's see what we're going to color with. Do I want to go sparkly? Do you girls need, does Monique and Ange need to be sparkly? Okay. I have Carol sent me some sparkle pens. I have to get into my big bag because I put all that stuff in here. I have watercolor pencils. I don't know if it's in this box. These are my really old ones. I have my ink joys. I think Paula do not like these, but you know, hey. I have these I could use. I have my crystals, my colored crystals. I have one of the sets I have. I have these, so I could actually use these for pens. But let's try, you know, let's do some. We both love sparkle. Okay, then that means I have to look for the sparkly pens. One moment, please. Do I have my black glitter pen? Or did it dry out? Okay, here's a couple glitter. Here's a couple of my glitter. I have some bronze glitter. A metallic jelly roll. Oh, I have my gold leaf pen. I wonder if it's still. Oh, hey, oh, I found them. My drawing pens. Oh, I found them. Oh, yay. Okay, they're coming out, guys. Oh, my word. I have been looking high and low for my drawing pens. I didn't want to start new ones, you know. I know where my new ones are. Oh, hey. And here are my Stabilos. Oh, here are my Stabilos. Oh, hey. I put them in here because for organizing, and oh, hey, I should have looked in here. Oh, wow. And I have different, this is one of my laddies, my Ticonderoga laddies, because actually, oddly enough, these big chunky ones, they good for sketching, I found. And this is my brush that for when I'm, yeah, for, you know, brushing stuff off. Oh, wow. Sorry, guys. I'm going down memory lane. Which one is this now? Oh, my. Oh, sorry, guys. Our sparkle love. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is a fine, this is a fine tip one. I mean, a really, really, really fine tip. I'll put that one over there. Yeah. This one I happen to like, but I have very little of it left. Yeah. I think this is one that I liked too, but I have very little of it left. Actually, I don't know. Okay, so I know I have, you know what? No, I'm going to put these back in because, okay, we determined that the idea is watercolor pencils. These are from Xandra, and I can use them as a base. Okay, use it as a base. And then while we're playing with this over here, they can dry, and then I can maybe do some color sparkles on them and then cut them out. Hold on. Let me do it this way. Oh, here's some metallic. I don't know if these actually might still have enough metallic in them. This one, I could only ever find it, and I hoard it. A glitter marker. Pure glitter. I wonder. Okay, and there's another that I have. I have my small ink tints in. It's a container, and I have my glitter pins. Hold on. And I actually have my metallic Caran d'Ache. So this is the box I was talking about. See, I have my small ink tints, and then these are my bronze, my bronze Sharpies, and these are the ones I'm talking about. They're like a metallic-y kind of gel, and Miss Carol sent them to me. All right, so okay, between that, and then I have I have this set. I bought them just on a whim. It's one of those that I needed a little extra. I bought them on Amazon. I needed a little extra to get a certain, I went a little bit more beyond to get a certain kind of shipping or something. I thought, why not? I know I've got the money. Why not? Okay, so maybe those are, these are really, okay. Now, see. Okay, so we're gonna get, okay, Kimberly. Your name is on this, Kimberly. All right, so let's get, I might come into this, so I'll go ahead and leave these out. I have a really big old Spiegel bag, you know, the bright yellow with the purple and blue irises on it. It's a really old Spiegel bag, and it's really a huge bag. And I have all of my pencils and stuff, and my watercolors, any of that kind of stuff I have in here. This, let's see, they're watercolor, and yeah, these are the ones at Xandra. I also have these. Xandra sent me these. I haven't played with these as much. All right. The only water I have is here. And now it's gray. So we might get some chalk paint in that. I can actually, well, let's see. I don't know. Let's do we, I forget. Do they have directions? Let's see. Read the directions before. Eats perked up. My family. Oh, that is a shame, Dorothy. Okay. Ears perk up. Yeah, Kimberly. All right, now, wet brush technique, palette technique, draw with a pencil, go over the drawing with a wet brush. Okay, drawing, draw. I love the way Colleen, and when I heard her say that yesterday or the day before, it must have been yesterday, and I heard drawing, draw. Oh, yeah, those those are little odd things that you miss. Let's see. Do we put this? Oh, hey, maybe this is where we go yellow. Maybe this is where we all go yellow for Monique and Ange because we're cheering them up. Okay, so these are watercolor pencils. All right, so and what's kind of cool about these is I don't have to be absolutely perfect. And we're going to find out because I'm hoping these will work once they're dry. I can put other stuff on top of them. And before I cut them out, obviously, boy, pew, I'm glad I got to thinking, remembering that you want to do this because I'm not really saving any of the other stuff. I might save the seagull down here. And this shell right here actually looks like a heart. I might save that. But everything else I don't this one actually, well, they both actually look like hearts right here. I'm not sure, this could be a sunglass, a magnifying glass. Maybe I need to cut that out and put on the page because, yeah, Monique and Ange need to search for sunshine. And yes, because, anyway. Hopefully, Ange and Monique, you're okay with me using you today. Yeah. Okay, another yellow. All of these are going, oh, look at intertwined. Oh, your own is intertwined. The U and the O. Oops. Okay, we're going to have to do something different with those. Like I said, we're going to find out if these, once they're dry, we can go back over them. I'm not really, this really needs to be, oh, guess what? No, really about it. It needs it now. Caps lock the whole region here. Okay, that's better. Oh, I don't want this splinter. Okay. I could get my water soluble, the very first things back in the day when Paula, and they were like $10, $12. And I had to actually save money for them, but I found them at Staples. Yep, I had to actually save money. And you would think, but and I got them. It took me a while when everyone else was getting them and talking about them. And one of the things I've been thinking about towards the end of last year was, there's a part of me that, I'm kind of like I don't, I just haven't had the ability to go out and buy a whole lot of stuff. So I've just, the nature is I just try to do it myself, try to come up with stuff myself. And so, but I haven't done that kind of stuff since I've been able to get a little more spendy. I'm almost like nostalgic for it. Maybe I should zoom in. I don't know. Oh, that's just a worm. Yeah, that's a worm or a hook. Okay, I don't need to, that's not part of the U. Okay. And yeah, I just am trying to bring that back in because you see so much of it, and then I've been seeing like people, and I guess it's been hitting with other people too. But then, and then I have to remember, I get this like, oh wow, I started that. But then I have to think, no, because I never put a price tag on it. I never put a, it's, I'm here to share. If you learn something, yeah, I'm here to share. So I can't really, yeah. And and I says, no, I'm not going to go down that direction because, hey, you know, yeah. So, just talking when you're trying to keep no dead space, as you're trying to keep talking, and you have to be kind of careful about what you talk about. And Eileen, are you bugging me? I'm so busy. Okay, so I look up and I go, oh, Imelda is Joan of Arc. I'm like, oh, okay. Do I really want to know what you're talking about? When you look up and you're not really paying attention and you to the chat, and like, okay. Okay, so there's all, oh, no, it goes here. Now, wet. Oh, yeah, Joan. Okay. Okay. Obviously gray and a little bit of blue in there. For a while anyway. Okay. Okay, here goes. I'm just wetting it down. Again, with a little bit of the gray chalk paint might happen in. So there's a little bit of overcast on the sunshine already for Ange and Monique. A little bit of gray chalk paint. I think I want to keep fainted with shock. Oh, here's a crab. I actually, because, and I don't typically do crab stuff, right? But there was this, I was in the store, well, I guess it was Joann's, and I saw this fiddle crab. And I bought it because I thought of, and my husband was with me, and I picked it up and I was like, oh, hey, is that a fiddle crab? And he says, yes, it's a fiddle crab. And I bought it because I thought of our Gene, music scraps. And I'm like, okay, yeah. It was only $1, but still, And then I'm thinking, yeah. Okay, so there. A little bit of gray on top of that. So, yeah. Okay, so what are we talking about? Sunglasses. Oh my goodness. Oh my giggles, Monique. I'm a Cancer, laugh out loud, so I'm a crab. Confound it. Well, maybe I'll just do maybe I'll have to find my fiddle crab and, yeah, so Joan fainted with shock because Eileen's being good for a while. That explains the crabbiness. Okay, Kathy, I love you. Yeah. Mm, okay. And that's not, see, and that's not too, that's not too wet. Let me do this. Well, watercolors. I don't know if this is something I saw somebody do, or if it's just me. But I just turn it over, and I just rub this side of it. Maybe it was maybe a combination of Dee Dee and somebody else that I saw them do this. And by rubbing the back, of course, there's a little bit of grit on the chalk paint, so I'm feeling, yeah. Okay, so now, all right. I think the reason why, and of course this too, one of the things when I first started playing in the magazines is I also remembered telling people that, so maybe it was my own thing I came up with, is you want to keep, like keep moving them this way. Hold this on one side and just keep smoothing them out. And then as these are drying, see, because that way then when you go to work on this one, it's not, you know what I'm saying? And it also keeps the spine from, it just kind of helps keep the spine. So I don't know. But anyway. Now this one, if you were to take, like this one here, if you were like choosing the right work, easier than you think, you could take these words. Oh, I have to move my mouse sometimes. Yeah, I moved it and yeah, that kind of distracts me a little bit. Maybe I could put, no, I don't want to crawl over it since I'm, okay, what? I am a Sags and people think I really am a horse butt. Oh, you mean a Sagittarius? Are you saying a Sagittarius? A pain in the horse's behind. Let's see. A pain in the horse's behind. Oh, that poor horse. Anyway, but you could, like, if you were like, you could take this because working at a desk, and you could take the words, and this would be kind of funky to keep, and you could do like a little bit of listing here or something, like for, yeah. Easy ways to stay connected. Okay, where are you? Where am I? Oh, see, and this one here, obviously, see, because I love those colors. The butterscotchy, the ochres, the blacks, the, yeah, so this is really, where am I? I lost my place. I was so busy rubbing the other side. Oh, here's something that I started and never finished. One moment, guys, while I look. Okay, it's got to be, because here's this, so it's got to be forward. Okay, come on. Okay, it's got to be, okay. I remember this, so it's got to be this way. Okay, and between this one, there's the black one. Here's a bunch of roses stamped on this one. All right, where are you? Come on, where are you? Seriously. Come on. Oh, this is ridiculous. Sorry, guys. But, you know, hey, it's okay. We got time. Okay, like logic. It was in. Oh, hey, score. Found it. All right, now let's see. Let me get this out of the way. Now, okay. Up. Okay. Now, let's see. Collage, yellow. We have the create your own sunshine in yellow. So, the idea of the sunshine over here, maybe. Or, yeah, because see the create. Let's see, how we're going to do that. I guess we're going to have to work on this. I was thinking, but see, then I have the black here. I was thinking because of the goth, because Monique and the gothic word. What did CB say now, or do? Oh, because, okay, no, they're commenting on the fact that I'm talking kind of to myself. All right, so let's see here. I could do a strip of black in some direction. Or let's see, I just took a wine book. Hold on, let me go. I put them on my bed. Ouch. I have an ESPN book. I have a bunch of football players. I just tore a wine book apart. I have some of these where, oh, here's some yellow with some numbers on it. Does Ange have 3,864 days of grumpy? Is that how Ange feels today? All-purpose sunshine. I've got this. This comes out of the ESPN. I have to be careful of ESPN because some of the ads. Now I could, here, this is okay. I don't know what this says, but here's yellow and the idea, you know, sunshine. And here's a worth throwing. We could do worth here, this here, where I could cut him out or actually put him. Incredible. Achievable. Sunshine is achievable, Monique and Ange. I kind of like that idea. We're kind of poking fun at the fact that Ange and Monique are grumpy today. Bacon, 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 bacon. Oh, God, I kind of like achievable. Sunshine is achievable. All right, so, okay, achievable. Okay, so I'm not getting it. I don't have this magazine for the articles, but when I was sitting in my husband's barber shop, the guy says, oh, just take them. So I'm like going, oh, every couple months, whenever my husband gets his, I can go in and go, ooh, I can select some. Okay, I've got to get, oh, and the little caution, oh, sorry, the little caution cup right there. Caution, Ange and Monique are grumpy. Caution. I hope they know that, you know, yeah, it's okay to be. Oh, okay, sunshine is achievable. Hello there, Judy. I'm not that grumpy. Okay. First we smoke our bacon, then we smoke the competition. Hall of Fame, the Heisman. Oh, now here, one of the things is I was looking at this and I go, like for like the Glue Book party, you know, sometimes your emotions like this, you know, what does this look on this guy's face? I mean, intense, you know, you see what I'm saying? And I thought, oh, you know, that might be kind of cool to have a football magazine. Together we raised the sunshine. I used to do this. Haircuts, turkey shoots, and pontoon boats. Oh, here, now see some of these, like this pose here. I could cut him out. Yeah, and here's some here. Oh, hey, like we're supporting. We're egging them on. We're like, okay, yay! Monique and Ange, sunshine, yeah. We're hooting and hollering for him. So we could put, but I like him though too, the way he's, you know, like, yeah. I could fussy cut these guys out. Yeah, rooting for you. It's a beautifuler day. Oh, it's a beautifuler. See, and I'll cut those out. Who will you be? Oh, clouds. Oh, I forgot to tell you about my cloud book. Back when Dee Dee started doing a lot of clouds and waterfalls, I thought, oh, I want to learn to draw those because, oh, you know, it's fascinating to watch Dee Dee put clouds and waterfalls into her work. But look at all these clouds. So I made this little book, and now I don't know where it is. I was going to show it to you because I haven't used it and touched it in a long time. And I just started gluing stuff back into it. Oh, well. It's probably on my bed because I moved it there. So, yeah. So I thought this might actually be kind of a cute little, you know, just something different that I normally don't, you know. This could be cut. This guy could be cut out because, I mean, he's forward. And he's, you know, and that's kind of like, I don't know, Carabella stamps? I don't know about Carabella stamps. Oh, K-Berg has, yeah, if you're not seeing it. What? I didn't see something. Why do they find bones on the moon? Okay, what did all I see, and I'm like, bad Eileen. Eileen, what are you doing? Oh my giggles. I am not repeating that. I am recording. Oh, this, you know, this is kind of cute. Oh, ooh, this is kind of cute. Do you understand? This was freaky stuff, scary stuff. That could be some kind of journaling for somebody. All purpose. And see, I was thinking about cutting some of these little guys out. Oh my goodness. You have lost it. Oh my. All right, let's see. I'm trying to find those people again. I might miss because I like the one guy's pose, but the one that like we're cheering them on. I wanna cut them out. Where are you? I thought they were behind these guys. Maybe I'm just busy talking and giggling, and I'm not. Oh, here, right here, in between here. Come on. And this is Darwin James left and Delvin Cook. Okay, so here we're cheering you on, Monique and Ange. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, but here I went through a whole wine book. The idea here, the reason why I got this out is I thought of Dee Dee when I saw this. And here, some kind of brown black stuff. I liked this color here. But I'm almost thinking, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't want to do that. Okay. So maybe I won't, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, no. I'll just put this in here. And this becomes a folder. Okay, I really like the idea of this. Sunshine is achievable. Hi, Safia. She must have bought it off Amazon. Well, some stores you have to still pay quite a bit for them, and other times your library sometimes will have old magazines where you pay 10 cents, 25 cents. Yeah, but I got this at my husband's barber shop, the ESPN. And we talk about having guys in our, why don't you ever have guys in your stuff? Packer Dye was getting that off of YouTube, and then I thought, well, I have the and I picked up 3 or 4 wine magazines, and then I picked up this ESPN one. I figured, that's kind of a guy thing, so. All right, so here, achievable. We're gonna have to cut these guys out because I want to really. I'm gonna miss him because I really do like that, that pose. But we're cheering. This is for the cheering. This is for the cheerleaders. We're the cheerleaders. I'm looking for my surgical. Looking for my surgical scissors. Oh my word! Where did I put them? Did I put them back? No, I did not put them back. All right, surgical scissors. Where are you? I'm looking. I'm looking. Well, since we're not using these journals, why don't we just, put them down here? Okay. You would think, right? Where did I put them? Oh, here they are. Clear up here. Oh, don't get started on the stupid football players. Oh my giggles, you guys. Do not. How did Judy, because she wasn't here when the stupid football players took place. Yeah, double standards. Yeah, don't get me started on blooming double standards. Okay, here. I wanted to cut these guys out. No. Okay, Kayla. Eileen. Oh my Eileen. We're all shaking our head and groaning. Okay, just saying. But we're also kind of like, oh my word, Eileen. And again, yep, I gotta have these. These are the cheerleaders. Oh my giggles. This represents us cheering on Monique and Ange because they need to get out of the grumpies today. Oh, we got to get his dreadlock. Hold on. No, I'll just cut his dreadlock off. Oh, cut. Nope. Okay, there we go. They still call them dreadlocks, right? Whoops, he almost got his ear on that one. Let's see. Sunshine is a state of mind. I could use the word state. What did Sathya do now? Okay, it must be an animal. We're fighting for you guys. This represents our cheerleading section. They make great cheerleaders, don't they? Oop. To wiggle my mouse. I would assume this is okay to put on, since I'm recording. I don't think they would be, you know, put this on YouTube. Since I'm just using, I would assume this would be okay. I'm using their, it may not be exactly what they intended. Okay, so I can kind of superimpose these guys kind of. I have to put a little bit of yellow right here. Maybe I can do, this might not get on there because the colors are starting to get all wrong. I could maybe do sunshine right there. So let's move to some, blend some, put some yellow down in here. I'm gonna Eileen, European. Oh my giggles. Eileen, I love you. Just saying, I love you. Oh my giggles. I decided to get my watercolor, my water soluble oil pastels. I'm going to get the yellow. Eileen! Oh my word. I'm hoping, I think it's Hulu that carries Fixer Upper. I'm hoping they get the season 4 and season 5 because that's the only way I can see Fixer Upper. So I got the yellow water soluble oil pastels. We're going back to the beginning. Okay, here's this. Okay, we're going to put some yellow here. And I'll put yellow up in here because we're going to put our cheerleaders, kind of like superimpose them right here. So I'll bring in some yellow. Bring in, oh, there's a piece of pencil sliver. Yeah, and just in case, you know, we're obviously, I don't think it should be an issue, but sometimes you think about it. Okay. Now, rub. I'll just rub with my finger. Oh, you might hear I kept my Torchier. Sorry, my Torchier. The lamp that I used to have them. I kept it because if I ever decide to put my camera and clear back up yonder, up in the tulies and the rafters, like I did before, I kept it, and it makes noise when I jiggle the table because it's sitting on my table now, the Torchier lamp. I took out the middle portion of it, so it's no longer, it's a squat Torchier. Okay. Now I forget about water-soluble portfolios, if I recall. Oh yeah, see? The ink on the chair is smushing. So, okay, but oh, that's actually kind of blending nicely. I just have to remember to blend back out now. So that's actually, yeah, so the water-soluble portfolios will, this is an IKEA magazine. So, okay. It's been a while since I've actually used, do I want to get these wet? Let's see. It's been so long since I've used these. I just got them out about a month ago, and I've just been playing with them. Let's see. I forget about maybe activating them with a little bit of water. I'm going through my mind when I was watching Polly use them. And so I've activated them a little bit with water. Oh, much easier. Of course, I do like that using my fingers too to smush them out. Okay, we will get napkin and pat this dry because again, I don't really want to mess around. But I know that they're hanging there. My blow dryer and my heat gun are hanging back behind me, but I just don't want to fuss with them. Right now it would just be fussing, and I don't really want to do that. Okay, now open this back up. Now put this here, and we're going to smooth it out because I wetted it down. We're going to go ahead and smooth it out while it's drying. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. A sneezer, that one, Eileen. You said that one 4 times ago? And a sneezer, that one, Eileen. Oh, that's cute. That's clever. I mean, I'm drying this. This is a one way, as long as it's not too wet on this side. It's a good way to do kind of a quickie dry. All right, so, and more times than not, I have learned to pack or die. I've learned to use and I enjoy it. I use a glue stick in most things. It varies because my husband, this one happens to be, I think, what is it, Avery? I think that's Avery. But sometimes he buys me, yeah, there it is, Avery. Sometimes he buys me the Elmer's. It just kind of depends on, because oftentimes he's the one buying them when I ask him to get me. And I'm just wrapping. This is a really old dry baby wipe, and this is my first one, and they're got holes in them. But I've been doing this, and hey, because sometimes I find that I just keep the old and I just start rubbing. And this is a newer cotton. And this is for when, oh, I better get, let's see. I'll go ahead and use this for the guys. Where did I put the guys? Our cheerleading. All right, where are you? I need to get those guys. Here they are. A sticker maker. I'm getting a headache. Why are you shaking your head so much? Are you shaking your head? Oh, let's get the lid on these so they don't fall over onto the floor. Then I have to go diving for them. Okay. And the other thought again is like the ... On the other side, we can kind of use them. But we're getting this. So this is our cheerleader. These football players. And with the glue book party and, you know, watching Pack or Die, I've learned to use glue sticks a lot more than I, you know, because sometimes I feel like playing with collage, but I don't really want wet collage. And this, yeah. And of course, glue sticks travel much easier. Yeah, they travel much easier. And yeah. So hold on. I'm pretty sure I got everything. Let me get the idiots in chat. Okay, the idiots, huh? The idiots in chat. Hey, Eileen, you're an idiot. All those idiots. Okay, so this is the we might have to cut off his arm a little bit. This kind of, we can put his head on the chair back. Yeah, like I said, we may have to get rid of his arm. Where's my, and then this is what Pack or Die. This is a really good thing. You take cotton. She had a lot of cotton baby washcloths. And she says, oh, and one day she says, oh, you know, and that's what she uses to help work the glue in. Yeah, this needs to be, I forgot his elbow. And yeah, it's not perfect, you know, but for the most part, you know, I've learned to use glue stick and I'm comfortable with it. That's what these are. So far I've used glue stick on all of these. Okay. I need a little more glue here. Oh, I'm not on. Let's see. Hold on. Let me move the water and get back up in here. And I might, hold on. Let me just, yeah. The idea is I can put one of the words on top of this area here. Put more glue down here. What's your excuse, Eileen? What told you I was grumpy? Uh-oh, what did Ange say? Idiot. I thought she said idiot. She was describing Eileen. So Eileen's an idiot. Or she was talking to all of us. It's been, yeah, he needs more glue on his head. Let's see. Let's see. Hugs, and should have seen that one coming. Yeah. Oh, sweetie. But just know, I'm not, I'm not using you, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be mean to you guys when I'm using you as the focus. So actually this is a part of a sleeve to 100% cotton t-shirt. Oh, come on. Seriously, I know you. Well, there you go. Okay. I actually like cheerleaders. Yeah. So I haven't completely glued him down, but there's the cheerleaders. Okay, the whole side here. Maybe if I glue him around, not cut him off, but glue it. Yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah. Okay. Now. Okay, good. All right, I'll trim his, you got muscles. Okay, good, Monique. Good for you. All right, so now there we've got the cheerleaders in. And if any of you guys, you might end up having a free-for-all, but let me cut these out. Let me get this trimmed. Now, something we can do is to get instant sunshine is the yellow. We can maybe put a highlighter over top the watercolor pencils. My thought is we could do a chunk. For instance, we could do this. I keep this. This is from a sour cream lemon pie. But see that? It's a shape. It's like a squat banner. And I could just like do this yellow right there. Instant sunshine. Instant sunshine. Right there. Yeah. Instant sunshine. Okay, now trim him off. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I just wanted to make sure, because I know sometimes you're teasing a squat banner. Yeah. Yeah. You know, a lot of the banners that you see out there, some of them are skinny. But see what I mean? How it's rounded on the bottom instead of pointy. A squat banner. Old bitty idiots. Oh my giggles. But this is our cheerleading section. We have an awesome oh, wait, no, his underarm needs to be glued down. One moment, please. I need to do some glue surgery here. And this stuff, still the premise sometimes. Most of the time, I just glue the image and I don't always glue the background, because sometimes that's overkill. It just kind of depends on what I'm gluing down. And the surface, like, yeah. Okay, now let's see if he's attached. Oh, now he's glued on this side. Okay. Let's see. Awkward. Let me... Oh, I don't want to get the glue on, so let me get the glue lid on here. And do it this way. And I can trim his elbow and arm off. Now that actually might be kind of interesting in a small collage, like right in here. In one of these, it actually might be kind of cool. And, ooh, like this little, I wonder, this one here. That actually might be kind of Oh, see, something like that. That actually might be kind of cool. So I'll keep that, and I'll put actually the little pieces that I'm using on this go right in here right now. And they, yeah, stay together. Nothing fell out. Okay. So we're good on this one now. Put this back into the tray. Oh, this is the plastic that all around my house from the glue dots. The static electricity. Old bitty idiots. We band together. Joycey, is a squat banner a European banner? I don't know why you asked me that question, Eileen. Are you trying to get me to say something interesting? Okay. Oh, our cheerleaders have glitter on them. Oh, the glitter must be from these guys. Yeah, the glitter must be from the three wise men. You know what? No. I don't want to, yeah. All right. Okay, now. Oh my giggles, Savia. You just now got that? You got it. Exercise. Exercise. Why are the wise men on my art desk? Well, I like looking at them. I like looking at them. And it's, yes, the glitter comes off, but this is one time where, I just like them. Yeah, I like them. Yeah. They're new and they will probably be here for a while. They'll, yeah. They will probably be here all through the year. All right, so now we can let's see. Let me enhance. Let me see if I can, wait, upside down. Okay, I'm doing the water-soluble oil pastel over top the highlighter. And I'm going to rub it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, over top the highlighter. Okay, let's put this guy back up. I may or may not use them, but let's see. We have to start. We've put the our cheerleading section on. And now we're going to have to work. Let's see, what time is it? 2 hours and 22 minutes. And oh, wow. Let's see, squat toilets. People trust me. Oh my giggles. And I'm not talking about the conversation. Oh, I should. Where's my outhouse? My Dee Dee outhouse. I know I've seen it just recently, and I started grinning and giggling because that brings back memories, of that. Oh my giggles when Dee Dee. Yeah, yeah. One of those days when Dee Dee was in chat and we. Oh my word. All right, so let's see here. Okay, not sticky. Not sticky from the cheering. Okay, so let's go ahead. This is a little bit rough, and I don't necessarily want the texture. So let's see. Create your own sunshine. So I want to work on these so that way, if these are done, then by the time we go in and do some of that ... stuff in here, if we do, then we can kind of move them around. And if I already have them done, then they will either clash or coordinate. And yeah, so, all right, let's see. Pin here. This is where the glitter comes in. Here's the Inktense. Here's the glitter. And here are I think this is my very first set of the colored crystals. They're still in here. And I have subsequently, I have, several sets of these. But these are my original set. Oh my goodness, the conversation we're having. Oh, I'm 410. Oh, hey, oh, dar. We're four. Oh, wow, I've never met. Well, yeah. Oh, my giggles. All right, so let's take out my glitter pins from Carol. Okay. And this is where the sparkly comes in. But yeah, Kmore says, we have no idea exactly what I'm doing, but they're having fun in chat. They're occupying themselves. So let's see. Here's red. Oh, or should we use black for Monique? Oh, they're back to solving world problems. Oh my giggles. You got, maybe that's gray. Let's go with red or green. No, red. Well, red, because I'm thinking there's a lot of red and orange on this side. So maybe we want to go bright pink. It's still in the red family, but okay, here we go. We're just going to kind of do a, okay, come on, you can work. Come on, you can work. You can do this. You guys. Oh my word. Okay, they're not working. This pin is not working. It starts out okay, but it's not working. Okay, we may have to go to the crystals. Let's try the crystals. I'll use my original set. And if you really want, I can do silver, gold, or bronze sparkly on the Sharpies. But we'll see. All right, we're going to go pink. Come on. Oh, yes. Okay, there. We're getting a little brighter. We're just going to go kamikaze. Yeah, because Ange and her headache is kind of like you feel like you're all over the place. You're just like, ugh, All right, so let's see here. This is where we're going to bring in some different color. Let's do aqua. And we're going to repeat pattern. We're just going to do some squiggly. Just real quick. I don't want to, Okay, so we have pink, aqua, blue, and then we're just going to repeat after all the words, okay? And we'll go lime green, oh, you guys, let's just say I'm glad that I don't save chat. This is one time I don't think, oh my giggles. Now let's see. Okay, I know what we can do. You know, we're like the E and the A. This is where we're going to put, let's see. Are these a silver, gold, or bronze, guys? Do we want, my thought would be to blend with their skin tone, we could use the bronze. You know, because they're black. Men of color, or however you want to say them. I'm thinking bronze. This is where, okay, the idea is where the E, in the center of the E, I'm going to put bronze. I'm going to go in before I do any more color, and I'm going to go ahead and fill all those in. Okay, so there's the A done. And here's the E. Here's the O. I guess we're going to have to leave the, so even though, we'll go ahead and emphasize the Y, even though traditionally a Y does not have any, but in this particular case, I think it's going to have to end up being appropriate. And the W and the N have these little pointy ovals to them. They've added doodles that you can't necessarily get rid of. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now, these are doodles you can't get really rid of. There'll be like a few summer items in between some of these words, but, you know, hey. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so there's the bronze. Oh, all right, so let's see. We have pink, aqua, dark blue, lime, purple, and black. Here's purple. Oh, okay, we're talking outhouses. Oh, I've seen like 5. I don't, yeah, I've seen like a 5-seater. That's the longest I've. Was it black or should I go green? I've got the pink, so I don't necessarily want red. But do I want to go black or green? Well, see, that's the thing. Well, let me see. Up here, there's the green. And let's see, there's the black. Oh, was that a cell phone? Should I go green or black? Here's the lime green, and this is like a navy or a dark green. Should I go green or black here? Okay, Ange. Love you. Okay. So, did anyone hear my question? Dark green or black? Love you. Okay. Answer me, somebody. Okay, green. All right. Thank you, Kay Moore. I think your name is Kathy. Oh, and then CB says black. Okay, there's two greens. Okay. Oh no. Okay, that's it. That's it. We enough. I went with green. With the pine, the darker green. All right. So now that's the end of that word. So we go back. Oh, this is the no. This is the one that I write with. Okay, that because this is the black one that goes with the color. Okay, so we go back to the. Okay, now we skip a color. This is what I do. Here's the pink. I have them in order. Okay, pink, aqua, lime green, dark blue, purple, and the dark green. So here, so that this does not end up being pink here, I skip a color. So this, now this, the word your will start with the aqua. Okay. And just a basic scribble or whatever in here, because like I said, I don't want anything too aggressive. And in this one, they have the Y and the O looped, so I don't want to accidentally get the O color, so I have to be kind of careful. Okay, so there's that. Then we went with the dark, no. Okay, here, I got it wrong. The dark blue. Okay, so here's this one. Okay. Then the lime green is next. And then purple. Okay. Now, I have, okay, so this one will be, now the next time, I guess I could start with purple down here. Or no, it would be the green, the dark green here. But, I don't want the green and the aqua are kind of too similar. So I will go with the dark blue. So okay, see, here's the dark blue. So I will do dark blue on the O. Okay, oh, I could do the bronze, these little squigglies here. Okay. Okay, so then we have aqua, purple, and green. My thought is here, I think this is where I want to mix it up. I think I want purple, actually pink. Let's go mix pink in here. This is where I'm going to mix it up and not go with the strict lineup. Because, you know, here, See, so I'm kind of bringing the pink. Okay, now, do I want purple or, let's see, I guess dark green. All right, now let's see if we can get back in. Okay, I want to cut out this seagull standing. And I want to cut out the seagull over here flying. Because, I mean, these I could practice. This is, you know, this is kind of like a stick figure type thing. And I could just glue that down on something, like a little 3x4. And then, you know, you have your basic wide V as a seagull in the distance. And you could just, you know, glue that down on a 3x4 and use it as a little, you know, for sketchy kind of thing. Give your eyeball and I would have to remember to take the book and the person who made the book, the name. I could glue those on, and then on the back of the 3x4 card, I could just as like the Timeless Creations where I got that. So that way I know that I'm not. All right, so let's see. We have I almost want to start with the pink here. Okay. Let's see here. Aqua. Yeah, that's aqua. On the green, it actually, on the yellow, it almost looks like the dark green. I had to double check. And I'm actually thinking I want purple on this one. Okay. Interesting what you guys are talking about. Yeah, interesting. Sometimes we can get some really interesting conversations in chat. Some of them I can repeat to you, and others we can't. This is one of those that are kind of, you know, so you just have to, yeah. Okay, so here I've got pink, pink, and pink. So I'm almost thinking that the E here has to be pink, because even though they might not be in this, you know what I'm saying? I think when you have to look at it visually. All right, so maybe let's go backwards. Okay, we do the aqua here on the N. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Oh, I have to wiggle my mouse. Okay, and let's do dark blue. The I can be dark blue. And I think of purple, the H. We're kind of doing backwards off of this color. That's how. And then I guess green, the dark green. All right. All right. So I don't want, so see here, this is where they are. All right. And we're just going to, on the normally, I don't really, you know, oddly enough, I'm really not one to just kind of wiggle these around like that. You know, I like them when other people do it, but for some weird reason, it's not really, I don't know, when I do it, it's like, oh, you know. But in a art journal, you know, it's where you can, all right, I don't want that extra stuff on the S, so I will do much closer to the, on this particular one. Okay, oh well. Well, we're just going to, oh, sorry. And let's get really close to the S here to get rid of that stuff. Now, let's see. Yeah, I don't really like that extra stuff around the S. I will have to keep this, and I'll keep the on the inside of that part right there, but I'll just go close here and kind of scoop it out like that. So that's, yeah. All right, so there's the one word. And I kind of like that hat. This could be another one that I could put on the 3x4 card and just practice like a little doodle. Okay, now, all right. Two hours and 45. So this, my thought would be, yeah. So it's probably going to cut off here in a little bit. So just be warned, guys. And we may just stay around to play a little bit longer if you guys are willing to stay around. But I probably won't. I probably won't do a part 2. Oh, let's see. I forgot. The your and own are kind of stuck together. So I'll have to be a little more careful. I forgot. Now, I think I want the glasses too. This kind of gives you, oh, there's a sun castle. Oh, there's that one of the shells that look like a heart. So okay, I can dispense of those later. Oh, here's a chair. Now that actually might, now that's something that I don't, that actually, this little chair, and that's something that, you know, you think about it, and then you start, that little chair for me to doodle with, put that up there, and I can glue them elsewhere to practice the doodling of them. So here's create your own sunshine. All right, I'll put them upside down because they are the surgical scissors are very sharp. All right, so let's see here. Get the paint out of the way. Oh, here's the exclamation we may or may not use. So that goes up there. Okay, let's see. Okay, so our cheerleaders, they're dry. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, for the people I'm recording, I'll just wait until, so I'll say, see you later now. So then you've kind of had that. So, because we'll just like, I'm going to let it go right up to the 3 hours. Done what, Joan? Let's see. So I kind of want something right here. Yeah, right here. So create, I could do the create. Because I just, you know, I want the idea, this is, the color is fun. And the way they're like, they're pumped and they're like, yeah, come on. We're, you know, yeah, we're for you. Okay, so create your own. Sun, sunshine. Or I could cut the create and put the create down here. And then bring it over into here. And then do, the idea was I could take, like, we could even put a thank you because it's yellow. It's got yellow in it. And I could glue that down. Yeah, I was thinking about what do I have in my little bits and pieces, you know, like this stuff that I could glue down. You know, just the leftovers and stuff. Oh, hey, here's some paper. Here's some old paper that I made on, this is a jelly print from a long time ago when I first was jelly printing. I had not had my actual jelly plate. This is back before I made my own jelly plate. I could even put some of that in here because, you know, it's bright, vibrant, but it actually might clash. It might actually clash. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's get this a little more. We can put the umbrella. Oh, uh-oh. Is that the other? No, that's not the other. Okay. Uh-oh. What happened to the other umbrella? Oh, no. What happened to the, my thought is to put the umbrella like on this, here's a, like the side of the couch. I could put the one umbrella here, and then I could put the other umbrella on the, on this, the computer screen. Oh no, what happened to it? Oh, crumb. I'm looking, hold on. No. Oh, man. Let me get this. I'll put this one on the computer screen. Let me get that cut out. And then I'll glue it down. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to silence my phone. I forgot to put it on vibrate. Okay. Get the glue stick. Let me, yeah, it's big enough. Yeah, I can do it like that onto the computer screen. And we'll just leave it black and white. Yeah, off camera. Sorry. Okay. I guess we'll just create your own sunshine. That will be the title of the Yeah, that will be the title of the stream, I guess. Create your own sunshine. Journal page. And then, yeah, obviously I'm not going to get it all glued in. I'm fussy gluing. I'm fussy gluing the umbrella. Okay. Okay, and get this. Eileen, I love you. Thank you for pointing that out. I love it. Eileen says we went, I'll just say this. I'm not, oh, I don't have to because Eileen, I was saved by the bell. No, stop recording.